Hey everyone, I got a product that I'm going to show off today, and it's this. It is the Wiz button or Rack WisNode button 4K. There we go. I got it right. Off of Rack's website. I won this thing. I'll give you a little bit closer look in here. I won this thing on a Twitter contest talking about what could you do with this, and so I threw out my existing idea that I talked about already, which was an alert system for the elderly, so that you could just press this button and press one of these buttons and then relay a message to friends and loved ones. So that's what I did. I actually deployed this with the client, and the client that's running with the competitor's product, the SenseCap T1000. So I've been running these side by side and seeing how that they're acting next to each other and which ones are easier. And each has their own pros and cons, and I won't belabor that. But basically, it comes down to that this is actually a much better experience for pressing the button, and I'll show that in just a second with these little. There's LEDs in each corner. So you press the button and it flashes once for that it's going to try an uplink, and then a couple seconds later it will give another flash to confirm either that the uplink was successful and it set the message, or that the uplink failed. And yeah, so it's been interesting to use. Now you might think, why would you need 4 buttons? Why would you need 4 buttons? Here, let me try and blocks the other part of the picture. I don't know if this will work. There we go. Nice focused in view. Okay, so why would you need 4 buttons? And basically you can just assign anything to anyone. And I couldn't find it. They sent me some stickers, so you can literally put stickers on here. And then on your back end, whatever you're coding, and I say coding and I don't mean like code, like C++ or something like that. No, if you're using an integrator like Trackpac, it's super easy. You just add the device on, and then you can you receive it as like button 1 or button 2, and then you just change that to whatever you know, if it's need food or come help or please call, you know, like whatever you want, you know, or SOS mode, you can activate that. Now the SenseCap T1000 has its own SOS mode, but whatever, you can put a button on there and assign it to anything. So I do like this one. The only disadvantage to the Rack one versus the SenseCap is that the Rack doesn't have the GPS. So this is great for if you're in a particular location all the time. And still, the experience is great. The client, an elderly client, has much more success pushing the buttons on this one than this one. This one's a little bit harder to get correct, and they've actually even accidentally turned it off because they thought just to hold it on. So it's been interesting figuring out with, you know, dealing with like finger strength and things like that, about what the successes and failures are for each of these. So on this one, I did have one bump in the road in that it didn't, for some reason, it just kind of stopped uplinking, and I haven't been able to figure out what it was. I rechecked all my settings and it was fine. I did a reboot and that actually brought it back to life. So what I'm going to do now is demo that button press to you so you can see that interaction. So stand by while I get it back into that focus that I was talking about. There we go. All right, so I'm going to press button 1. So you saw that blue LED can light up. And then you saw the blue, that means that it was successful. So that, and then I just got the alert from Trackpac in this little example. So that was mere seconds. So within seconds, you can get those alerts and be good to go, whatever that message is. Great for, you know, kids. There's all sorts of applications. I'm not going to belabor that. You got ideas? Put them in the comments below. Shout out to Rack for providing this free of charge. They didn't ask for a video, but I love promoting all of these things. because it's just great to show this tech out in the wild, having uses. So please like and share this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to do more of these. If you've got devices, send them my way, get a hold of me, because I enjoy this stuff and I want to see more of these things out in the wild. This is the end game if you're in the Helium stack. This is just a little portion of what's to come. So I'm excited about it. Again, thank you to Rak, and I'll drop a link as well if you'd like to pick up one of these on your own. I actually don't even know what the cost is. I should have looked that up before I found this, or before I got this. So stand by while I look that up here. Within seconds, I will be able to give you a rough cost. It looks like about the same as the SenseCap T1000. It's $39, of course, shipping and handling. And they each have their own. So I would contrast this video against the T1000 as well, and I'll put that in the link. I think that everybody in Helium would be like, even between Rak and SenseCap, while they're competitors, they're high-fiving each other on this. There's a lot of potential customers out there. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.